Hola, it's Amora from MoreWithAmora.com here with your reading. Alright, so let's get started. Feet flat on the ground. And just begin to breathe and become aware of your breath. You can look at the spiral and watch the spiral. You can close your eyes. You can watch me shuffle when I start shuffling again, but just begin to breathe and bring your awareness into this present moment. Bring your awareness into the present moment. And take a deep breath in. And exhale. Breathe in again. Hold it. And exhale. Breathe in. Hold it. Exhale. Good job. All right, so very simple question. Am I on the right path? Am I on the right path? Am I on the right path? So we ask Spirit of the Most High, your highest self, the ancestors of love, life, spirit, and truth, the four directions, the four elements, to give us a clear and concise reading. Clear and concise reading. Clear and concise reading. So first, the word roller coaster. Roller coaster, roller coaster is the first thing we're going to ask Spirit about as it pertains to, here we go, as it pertains to being on the right path. So here we have the Empress was the first card. The High Priestess is the next card. And the Eight of Wands being the last card. So give me a second as I pull these up. And just getting some clarifiers from Spirit. Whew. Time to make some decisions. And it's time to communicate. So this roller coaster, it seems to be having something to do with a woman or women. Could be lovers, of course. Could be a baby mama. Could be a person you have a crush on. Could be a mother, your mother. Could be someone alive, could be someone dead. So the first, if it was one woman that popped up in your head, or if you know exactly what it is, then that's what it is, okay? So you don't have to, if whatever came to mind, that's the woman, that's what we're talking about. So you're going to have to communicate. Whatever is happening, whatever is creating this roller coaster, you are going to be required to communicate. But once you communicate, and you communicate directly and swiftly, don't drag it on. Don't start a conversation and then be like, oh, well, I got a phone call. Let's finish this conversation later. No, it needs to be direct. It needs to be succinct. It needs to happen. Once you do that, you will find peace. See the two doves here? These two doves represent the peace that you will find, and the Eight of Wands represents communication. This is fast communication. So whatever it is, whoever it is that you need to communicate with, whether it's with your highest self, whether you'll know, and don't bullshit yourself. Don't trick yourself, because you're not hurting nobody but yourself. But if there are both of these women, or if it is one woman, either way, they're very powerful women. They're very women that so one may talk, maybe a talker, but then also keeping secrets. So the High Priestess is someone that keeps quiet, or if she talks, she's still keeping secrets. She's keeping secrets. She's not telling she's holding her cards close to her hand, close to her chest. So she's not giving everything away. And then the Empress is very fertile. See, she's pregnant in this card, but then also we have a pomegranate here. And pomegranates, they have a million kabillion seeds. They're known as being a very fertile plant, a very fertile fruit. They represent the women's reproductive organs. So definitely a lot of feminine energy in your reading. So that does let me know that there's something. And you know what? If it's not a woman, it's a man with feminine energy. So take it how it resonates with you. I don't know exactly what's going on in your life, so I'm just going with what is. So, or with what I'm reading, with what the energy is showing me. So then we have Judgment, Two of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. There is a judgment, that's the confirmation. Judgment, just like going to court, someone having to make a decision. There needing to be a resolution. There is something that needs your attention, and you do have to make a decision that you are going to subsequently have to discuss, and you're going to have to speak up about, okay? So this Judgment, then we have the Two of Swords. This Two of Swords is about making a decision. How? What are we going to do? The new moon is up here. So perhaps you work with the new moon to help you with your communication. But the swords are all about communication. They're all about the mental power. But there is something that needs to be communicated. Something that needs to be decided. You're moving. Oh, yeah. Anytime I'm yawning through readings, that's energy being moved. So good job. But moving energy as to what needs to be decided upon. I do feel it has something to do with a matter of the heart. I don't know if you have two women. Maybe, I don't know if it's a polyamorous thing, or if you want two women, if you want to be polyamorous, or again, I say women, but it's divine feminine energy. So, and then we have the Seven of Wands. This is standing up for what it is that you are communicating. See how similar these cards look? All the wands are facing the same way and in the same direction. But with the Seven of Wands, there is someone standing up. There is someone setting everything ablaze. She has fire on her end. So she is setting things ablaze. So that is, your words may not be what everybody wants to hear. But as long as you say it in peace and just succinctly, again, you don't say it to hurt anybody. You don't argue with anybody. What's the other thing? You don't want to, don't feel like you have to defend yourself. Just speak your piece. But there's something you have to communicate. You've been holding back your communication, and now it's time to let it out. So that is the roller coaster of energy that needed to be shifted or brought to the surface. So good job in pulling that out. Now it is up to you to listen. It is up to you to follow your heart and your intuition and the messages that you received during the reading. And so now we'll go into the next portion just with the question. Straight out to Spirit of the Most High, your highest self, ancestors of love, life, spirit, and truth, the highest realms, here to assist you without needing anything in return. Breathe that in and exhale it. The Four of Wands. This is the card of family and stability. So you have the Four Wands looking like four pillars, four stakes in the ground, but then you also have, being the king of your castle, having celebrations, because see the ribbons of celebration, but then also we have grapes. Grapes are known for as royalty, as abundance, plentifulness. When you have a vineyard of grapes, you have so many, you have fruit, but then you also have merriment, because you can make wine. You have wine vineyards. So this is the answer to your question of, am I on the right path? You are on the right path. If this is what you want, this is where you're going. So yes, you are on the right path. So let's ask, what is it that you need to know about just living in your happily ever after, living in this path? What do we need to know? Or what do you need to know? 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. Do not get pulled into people's arguments and disassociations. If they are not doing the type of healing work that you are doing for yourself, if they're not doing it for themselves, they are going to possibly fight you as you change your frequency. Because for so long you have been in agreement that you're going to have and reflect the same frequency as the collective, as your tribe, as the people you've been around. But now that you raise your vibration, now that you're getting readings and you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, YouTube, whatever, you're watching all of these different documentaries, and you're expanding your mind, and you're seeing the world and life in a different way, from a different perspective, you are changing in ways that those in your circle are not. And so what happens is your new reflection does not resonate with them, so it causes strife. It causes arguments. It makes them want to, pick on you, or, start arguments with you, or just dump on you and not really treat you right. And so your challenge is, because if you allow it, you're doing it to yourself. That's what this 8 of Swords cards is about. This 8 of Swords card is about. It's about you doing this to yourself. You can actually just take your little self out of the blindfold and out of the binding, but you think you are stuck. But that's because you allow these people to pull you into their emotional uproar, and that is not what you need to do to get to this. Because again, remember, this is the path you're on. This is where you're going. So in order to continue on this path, you need to walk away from the unbridled emotion. When people are belittling you, when people are making you feel little, you speak up for yourself, and then you walk away. Don't speak up for yourself because you're angry. Don't speak up for yourself to get revenge, or, I want them to hurt the way they hurt me. No. You speak up for yourself just to create that boundary. Just to let that boundary be the space where, like, you know what? You're entitled to your opinion, but you're not going to sit here and talk shit to me like that, so I'm going to leave. See this? I'm leaving. I can't sit in this anymore. And they're going to be like, oh, so you're just going to walk away like everybody else? You know what? I don't know why everybody else walked away, but I'm walking away for my peace. I can't be in this emotional roller coaster anymore. Okay? So this is where you're going. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. And you reminded me of the song by Vivian Green. I'm on an emotional roller coaster. You know that one? All right. Besitos, besitos. Mwah. Very good.